Hi guys. So for today's video, we are going to be looking into what people might be saying about you, and I just want you to remember that most of the time, if there's people focused on you and talking about you, generally there is both good and bad going on. So both good and bad generally tend to come out in here. And we got 3 piles here. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, and it helps other people who may need these messages to be able to see them. It also is a great way to exchange energy with me for the energy exchange I'm giving you in this reading. And if you really enjoy the video, my PayPal link and my Amazon wishlist link are both in the description box below if you'd like to donate. And I really do appreciate anything that comes my way. Thank you in advance for that. Let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, what are other people saying about you? Who, what? Let's see, we got Aries, courageous, Libra, charming. You know, I'm trying to figure out, I've realized Libras are very charming, but they're also the symbol of balance. So why is charming what's on there? Anyway, this could be an ex, could be a mother-in-law as well, could be ex-friends or people that you think are close to you, things like that. You could be an Aries or a Libra, or they could be. People could be saying that you're very courageous, that you are somebody who goes after what you want, that you're somebody who doesn't care what anybody else thinks. You're going to be who you want to be. You're somebody who's very fair and balanced, and you're also somebody who believes in everyone's right to be able to do that as well. K, G, W, Z, wig, I, big wig. There could be somebody's boss involved here, or somebody who's just higher up than you. We also have whiz kid. You may be somebody who's very, very intelligent. You might be fairly young, but you're very intelligent. Y, yin yang, P, R, prize, U, Y, J, Q, P's and Q's. C, you might have some fairly good manners as well. C, Z, S. CC makes me think of like the shots they give animals to knock them out, tranquilizers. That could have something to do with this. CC could be a name. Ruse, rug, sugar. Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. Pour some sugar on me. Come on and fry me up. I'm hot, sticky and sweet from my head down to my feet. Yeah. People could be saying that you're very hot, very tempting. Yasmin, prudence. Savings, joy, jury, cure. We have regret, and the high overseer. So somebody that was over the top of you may really regret their actions. Maybe somebody was looking down on you or frowning on what you were doing, and now they're starting to see that they shouldn't have been doing that. They may have a lot of regret in the way that they treated you, in the way that they judged you. They may have judged you very harshly. Excuse me. Some people may also be saying that you might be regretting the way that you treated a boss as well. Queen of Cups. I don't think so though. 8 of Cups. 6 of Wands. And the Empress. So I feel like in the past you were somebody who really tolerated a lot of BS. You put up with things you shouldn't have put up with because you constantly forgave and forgave and forgave and forgave and forgave. You have a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding. You're a very loving person, a very giving person. And now you have kind of capped off that love. See how she's holding her hands over the top of this cup? She's keeping it for herself. She's using it to rise up on her own instead of giving it to everyone around her. And I feel like the people in the past that felt like they were above you, I don't even think that most of them were actually above you. I think they just felt like they were above you, and so they treated you like you were beneath them, and you have walked away from those people. You have stopped giving them your energy, your love, your time, your compassion, your understanding. You've stopped being patient with them. You have stopped allowing them to get in and underneath your skin. Even though you had a lot of love for this situation, I feel like there was a lot of love for this situation, you walked away because you realized that it was chaining you down, and you had a victory over this. You came out the other side a stronger, wiser person. You came out the other side more patient, more loving, but you give that love to yourself now as well, and you walk away from anything that is not serving you or is not good for you. You have really stepped into your Empress energy. You are feeling good about yourself. You're feeling confident about yourself. You are very abundant and fertile in this time period. You are really headed towards a lot of victory, a lot of recognition for your skills as a mother, a lot of recognition for your skills as a friend or a negotiator as well. Your beauty, your light, your love is being recognized. And it's because you've been able to love yourself as much as you gave that love to everyone around you. So let's see what we got for the messages. They are weird, eccentric, and a loner. They are also an outcast. They don't have any friends, and I know why. Making up stories because there's intrigue in your mystery. Attention comes with both good and bad. You can't escape it by hiding. It is still there at the end of the day. Don't listen to it. None of them know the real you. Those who do are very lucky because you keep a very small circle and you could care less about shallow people and popularity. So yeah, you are seriously somebody who has been walking away from all the negative things, and you may not have a whole lot of people around you right now, so some of those people might be going, yeah, see, I told you, that's exactly why she doesn't have any friends, because she's just this weird, crazy person. And then you're over here like, no, my life is much more peaceful and drama-free without you around. Thank God. So thank your lucky stars that you are sitting in the position you're in, and know that when one door closes, another one opens. I feel like if these people don't regret losing your friendship yet, they will. I have always been last. Others put me there, and I put me there. It is time for a change. It is my time to shine. No more fading into the background. No more being bullied into submission. It is time to give to me, and if you don't like it, take a walk. Yeah, see, you've been telling people to get out of your life if they don't like the fact that you are not putting them first anymore. You're putting yourself first. With my ex, he was really upset because I was working towards my goals and I was getting my stuff done now, instead of I spent all my time putting into him, supporting his goals, supporting his dreams, supporting what he was doing, regardless of whether or not it made money, regardless of what it entailed, and making him feel good about himself. And then he spent all of his time making me feel like shit about myself and telling me that I couldn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, and telling me that I needed to go out and get a minimum wage job because money was what was important and we needed the money. If we needed the money so bad all those years, then why didn't you make it? Get out of my face. I was promised the chance to go after my stuff for sacrificing and staying home with my children. And yeah, so I walked away. And that's what you've been doing. You are on fire. Everything you touch turns to gold. You are far more noticed than you know. And you are so humble. You are also very kind to others. So you may not have a lot of people around you, but I feel like a lot of that is because you're very selective in who you let into your inner circle. And also there might be some people that are very intimidated to come forward and say something to you, because you have a lot of power, you have a lot of recognition, you have a lot of people looking up to you. You may even have a lot of people who feel like you're like that mom friend, things like that. Things are working out for your highest good. Question things that don't look right. Actions speak louder than words. So yeah, make sure that you are paying attention to people's actions and seeing if they match up with their words. I've dealt with a lot of that myself too, where people's actions have not matched up with their words, and when they don't, walk away. You don't need to stick around for people that are going to be giving you false promises, people that are going to be filling your head with this nonsense and then never following through on it. Things are working out for your highest good. Anybody that is falling away and out of your life is for your highest good. Anybody that you are feeling drawn to walk away from, that is for your highest good. Even when it does feel lonely and like you don't have much going on in your life, it's for your highest good. It's so that you can really look within and understand what you want to manifest in your outer world and what type of people that you deserve to be around. It's so that you can find your own worth and your own value and see how beautiful you really are before you start allowing just any Tom, Dick, or Harry to come in and disturb your peace and cause drama in your life. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through. Really, there's not a whole lot of bad things being said about this pile. This pile is mostly people talking good things about you, especially since you've been able to set your boundaries in such a good place and you've been able to stick to what you say. Your walk matches your talk, and people enjoy that. So that's what I have for this pile, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. Let's see what people are saying about pile 2. We have Cancer, imaginative. We have Virgo, practical. I feel like some of your exes may be talking about you. It could even be your ex and their new partner as well. You could be a Cancer or Virgo. They could be. People are saying that you're a very sensitive, emotional, intuitive person. Somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, but somebody who's also down to earth and grounded. You are somebody who's very practical and logical, very analytical, while at the same time very emotional. So you have a very good balance of emotions and reality. L, Y, lie, like the soap lie. I don't know why I was thinking that, but R, P, E, well, we do have the soap lie. K, Kyle. H, hide. S, shed. D, T, V, B, Ben. Z, N, L, I, built. Silt, dealt, hire, shire, lead, lid, lies, rinse, rinsed, tides. You're able to go with the ebb and flow very easily. You're somebody who's changeable and adaptable. You're somebody who has dealt with a lot of lies, liars, people who have lied to you. Lit, you're very lit, light, height. There may be something about your height. You may be short, shorty. Some people could call you shorty. She, shed, Shetland. There can be something about a Shetland pony. Huh. Only. Twins. The Hermit. So, you have dealt with somebody who is very two-faced. Other people may be saying that you're two-faced. I don't really get that so much. So, I get that you dealt with a lot of people that were two-faced. Pets, too. You're somebody who likes to spend a lot of your time alone. Somebody that's very introspective. Somebody that, you know yourself very well, which is why you are so capable of knowing others around you as well. I feel like when people are two-faced with you, you know immediately. You're somebody, it's like the lies fall like red rain. You can see the lies that people speak. You're very, very knowing in that way. You may be claircognizant. Tile. Four of Cups, Death, Star, Five of Swords. Yeah, you have dealt with a lot of people who were competing with you, a lot of people that were competing over you, maybe even. A lot of people who didn't see the blessings you had to offer, a lot of people that were so trapped in their own misery and they were in this pity party. You have really transformed this energy, though. You may have even been trapped in a little bit of a pity party yourself because you had to walk away from something where everybody was competing and everybody was lying and gossiping. There may have been a lot of gossip, lies, deception, a lot of people really trying to, I feel like there was a lot of people trying to ruin your life almost, basically. And you've had to walk away from these things. And in doing so, you have been able to transform your energy to an energy of hope and peace, to an energy of being able to see the light even in the darkest of times. You have been through so much that people could never really ruffle your feathers because you already know how to deal with these situations. You know how to cut things off when you need to. You may have dealt with people that were very clingy, needy, greedy, codependent of your time, of your energy, of what you had to give, because you're this beautiful light of hope and happiness and joy. You're somebody who can delve into your emotions while still remaining very grounded. And you're somebody who doesn't put up with the BS or the drama. You see this guy following this butterfly off into the distance. You follow your transformation. You learn, you grow, you overcome, you adapt. You don't stay involved in these fights and these conflicts and this drama and this chaos. You are not somebody who competes with others. You are not somebody, you could care less about this competition. You could care less about everybody and the fights they got going on and the misery. You don't want to be part of that company. So you're somebody who will just drop your sword and you'll walk away looking for a new way of doing things and looking for new people to be in your life. Let's see what we got here. You are only concerned about money, a workaholic that doesn't make time for what's truly important. You live in a fantasy world and you couldn't handle reality. Others just never learned to dream and to put in the work to make it come true. They might have allowed others to convince them that what they wanted was childish and it was time to grow up. You know better. So yeah, people might be talking about how you are very focused on money, which is funny because I don't get the impression that you're making a whole lot of money from whatever it is that you're doing, but with time you know that it will grow. I feel like what you've been putting your time and effort towards is something that is very important to you, but doesn't make a whole lot of money. And it may make a whole lot of money in the future, but who knows at this point? You're just having that belief, having that faith, having that trust. And I feel like you are working a lot. But I also feel like the reasons you walked away from these people had absolutely nothing to do with work. It had to do, you threw yourself into work, sure, and you spent a lot of your time alone, but that's because you were sick of spending your time with people who were lying to you, people who were deceptive, people who were two-faced, people who were really just spreading a lot of rumors and vicious lies and gossip about you, and people who were focused on their own misery and pain instead of seeing the beauty that you offered into their life. So you chose not to be around people like that. Every challenge or obstacle you face, you overcome with ease. You are intelligent and you never give up. You have some amazing energy. So there are people talking about you overcoming all the challenges, all the obstacles, all these people that have been in your life trying to screw with you. You've really been able to very effectively and efficiently get through this and overcome this. You're a very intelligent person. You have a lot of quick wit. You're very cunning as well. You are a hard worker and you are very good at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations. Your positivity is overflowing, especially when you are working on your passions. When you sing, no one can look away. It's like heaven opened up and a choir of angels was heard. Wanted to start singing. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Yeah, you're somebody that is you are very hardworking. You're good at breaking chains. You're good at learning from karmic cycles. You're good at growing. You're good at changing. You're good at learning. very, very intelligent. You are very intelligent. I feel like you really love learning, and that you really love working. Whatever it is that you're doing for work, you love it. And that's why you put so much time and effort into it too. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with loving what you do. And other people can't understand that because they never went after what they loved. They instead decided to work as a slave for what everybody else's dream was. Silence and time alone will bring you the answers that you seek. Remain grounded at this time. Remember that you are safe. So if you're trying to figure out who's on your side and who isn't, take time with yourself. Take time with your own intuition. Meditate, ground, balance. Find your inner peace. Find your inner truth. And try not to feel like everyone is out to get you, even when it does seem like that a little bit. It's time to really connect to yourself, so that you can find those answers that you're looking for inside you. Try not to take the advice of others, because a lot of times people are giving you advice from a place and a position that is so different from yours. I feel like your position is so different from everyone else's that the advice they have to give you would not work in your situation. So listen to yourself instead. That's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see what the gossip is on you. We have Taurus, trustworthy. Scorpio, passionate. So you could be a Taurus or Scorpio. The people talking about you could. I feel like you're a very headstrong person, somebody who's very down to earth and grounded, somebody who really loves the creature comforts, somebody who loves home cooking. You may really enjoy just being inside with a cozy fire or a movie, or you also are a very, very emotional person, but you may hide away a lot of those emotions. You may let them fester until you lash out at others around you. Some of your very emotionalness can come off as very icy and cold. You may sometimes come off like that, but you're a very, very emotional person. And I feel like a lot of the reason you come off that way is because you are also, even though you're a very emotional person, you're a logical person, you are a person who sees things as they really are. You're also somebody very trustworthy, somebody that people can count on and rely on. You're somebody who's very headstrong and somebody who is very determined and very stubborn too. TWUQE, test, west, T, M, met, S, set, and west is there too. U, wet, mutt, W, H, L. You may be somebody who might have a lot of different mixed bloods within you, like you could be mixed races, or just in general have a lot of different mixes of things that make up your blood. I do. I always kind of called myself a Heinz 57, but some people call it a mutt. Y, Z, D, ads, A, lad, J, P, Jap, G, gap, N, nap, nad, pad, gay, lay, day, J, May. Oh, May and Taurus. So Taurus is highlighted again there. Pun, punt, hunt, dune, doom, had, hat, twat. There could be some people that are saying that you're a coward. There could be some people that are saying that you're a hunter. There could be some people that are saying that you want a lot of things. Want a lot of things that you had in the past and you may have messed it up and now you're sad about it. That could be it too. Gaps. You may have some gaps in time as well. So let's see what we got for these. Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil. So somebody could be very materialistically focused here, or focused on independence above all else. Somebody could be delving into the realm of the taboo quite a bit, or what you do could be frowned upon, shamed. People could say that you're evil because of what you do, things like that. Some may even say that you're like casting spells or something like that. You're very independent. You're very free. You are somebody who knows that you have what you need and the universe will provide the rest. You are very confident in that. You're very secure and stable in and of yourself. You are somebody that is good on your own. You are somebody who has a lot of value to offer to the table. You're somebody who's very nurturing, kind, caring, loving. Somebody that is very growth oriented as well. You are very fertile and abundant. You provide for people around you. You nurture them. You really give them what they need to support them. You're somebody who has everything you need within yourself. And you're somebody who has a lot of value to offer to situations. You're somebody who it would be very beneficial for other people to marry, whether that's because of money or whether that's because of stability, or you're nurturing or you're caring. Just make sure that I know that you're somebody that's gonna only gonna let in those that are worthy, because you know your value, you know your worth. You're somebody who's very stable and strong in your thoughts. You have a very strong, stable foundation within yourself. And you're somebody who likes to celebrate life. You like to enjoy life. You like to have fun and to party, things like that. But I don't feel like it's to an excess. I feel like you are somebody who, you take care of yourself as much as you do the world around you. And you make sure that anybody who is just out for what you have to offer, but they aren't actually seeing you for who you are, is not welcome in your sphere. We have Death, and we have the Witch. Yeah, see, Burn the Witch by Sean James is what I was just thinking of. So seriously, there could be some people that are saying what you have to do, or what you're doing for a living, or what you do behind closed doors, or whatever you practice, your beliefs, your spirituality, your faith. All of those things are evil. You may live somewhere where there's a lot of Christians, or a lot of Christians are most notorious for wanting to burn the witch. And, you know, they just are. Slum. Some people may say that you have been slumming it with some of the relationships that you've been in as well, maybe even. Or maybe you've been hiding some of the relationships you were in because you were feeling like you were slumming it. Gums. Ham. You're somebody who has transformed. You have transformed very greatly. You may have used to have believed in a different way and in a different path, but you have transformed that into something new, and you believe in a completely different way than you used to. And I feel like there are some people who are violently against this. Nuts. Yeah, some people may think that you're a little bit nuts. Stunned. Some people are very stunned by you. Some people may even say that you have cast a spell on them in some way. To make them addicted to you. And I really don't think that you dabble in things like that. Most of the people watching this channel probably don't. It's never okay to do things that are hurting other people or that are taking away their free will, if you are doing that. Claims to be someone with gifts, but is full of it, tricks people and deceives them with gifts and words, constantly using others for what they have, jealous of your gifts. So there are a lot of people that are jealous of your gifts. There are a lot of people saying that you're just lying. There's a lot of people saying that you are using them for bad things. There are a lot of people saying that you are trying to get one over on everybody and take what they have. And you're very independent. You're very independent. So I really, really, really doubt that. And you're very nurturing and caring, humble, grounded, solid. You're a very honest person. You're a very straightforward person. You are very abundant and fertile, but it's because of that kindness and that love that you put out there, and it comes back to you. Just saying, you know, sometimes the bad things can be true, but I really think these people are just full of it and they're just jealous. Shade. They're sending shade your way, and don't let that bring out your shadows. You are very positive and joyful, and others may not think that it's genuine. The joke's on them, because it is. Joke's on you. Good song. They can't get you to bring, or they can't get to you and bring you down because you are used to the darkness. Being attracted to the light that you possessed and you know how to handle it. That actually came out in pile 2 as well, if you're drawn to that. So you're used to the darkness, being attracted to the light that you have to offer, and you know how to handle it. And you don't allow it to come in. You don't allow it to affect you. You don't allow it to take away your happiness. You glow up, or you glow. Level Up is a good song. You glow, and as you do, you light up the world around you. You face every challenge with strength and optimism. How do you do it? So people would really like to know how you stay strong in the face of such censure, in the face of such opposition, in the face of such liars and deceivers, in the face of such jealousy and such hurt being thrown your way. You light up the entire world around you. You are positive, you're joyful, you're optimistic, and you are so strong. So there's a lot of good things being said about you too. Look deeper under the surface. You might see things that are missed before. Try something new. You might enjoy it. So it's time to try something new, because you might enjoy something new. You never know. It's time to maybe try a different type of person as far as a relationship goes or a friendship goes. It's time to really look underneath the surface, maybe of people in your past or maybe of yourself, because you might be missing things that could be very beneficial. You might be missing things that are really great things. Lad. Zap. Map. The magical map shifter is what just popped in my head. Yeah, it's time to really stop having to have everything be in a certain way that you think it should be going, and it's time to just go off course a little bit and try something different, try something new, and to really open up and expand yourself. And this will really help you. I feel like you may even want to delve more into your craft. Other people may have kept you from exploring that so much because you felt ashamed of it, but it's time to let that go, and it's time to not allow other people to affect how you feel about yourself if that's the case. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it, and whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, what you've had to deal with. I've had to deal with a lot of those people myself, and I'm sorry about you having to deal with that. It kind of sucks, but you are amazing for being able to make it through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.